Imagine a world where patients in the hospital are protected by an ecosystem of connected technologies. And those technologies are empowering caregivers to get to their patients before the fall, before the cardiac event, before the code blue. That vision is here. And it's possible because of clinical communications technology that helps caregivers monitor and assess patient risk on the fly wherever they are. But not all clinical communications technologies are created equal. Though technology is constantly evolving, hospital systems and solutions remain fragmented, making patient, staff, and even device connections more complex. That slows down care delivery and puts an undue burden on caregivers. This is why a strategic approach to clinical communications is so important. The right information, reaching the right person at just the right time, can accelerate interventions and change patient outcomes. At Hillrom, we've started a new chapter of innovation, one with a mission to help you advance connected care and to enhance outcomes for patients and their caregivers. Through the acquisitions of Volt and Excel Medical, we've built on a decades-long legacy of providing nurse call systems to develop a single, unified approach to care communications technology that is unmatched in the industry. With an open yet secure approach, this technology solution can help drive added value from the systems and devices that you already use by simplifying your vendor ecosystem and putting more information at your care team's fingertips.
At Hillrom, connections aren't the only thing we focus on. Innovation in clinical communications is part of our mission too, and it starts with a refresh from where it all began. Nurse Call has moved beyond simple lights and tones to become the hub for patient-to-staff interactions. And devices for call placement are just the beginning. Systems today are backed by highly flexible software platforms that impact bedside care through connections to mobile phones, the EHR, beds, real-time locating, and data-rich reporting. Yet nurse call systems are overdue for a leap into modernization. We believe it's time for a fresh approach, one that provides faster processing power, enhanced audio, and a camera to support video-based communications, all with a sleek new design for an engaging user experience. Behind-the-scenes cloud-ready architecture, container-based deployment methodology, and intelligent workflow automation all deliver infrastructure that is centrally managed and reliable. A decision as important as a nurse call investment for your health system requires a solution that will support you today and tomorrow as your needs expand. Sometimes that means thinking outside of the box.
Most hospitals rank patient satisfaction in their top 3 focus areas and have staff dedicated to improve patient experience. But patient experience means more than just the care and treatment a patient receives. It extends to the interactions they have and how informed they feel about getting better. Have you thought about how to put your patients in control of their care? Well, we have. Why not move patient request placement to the bedside, literally in the hands of patients? They know what they need to feel comfortable and safe. Tight integration to your nurse call system means patients can tell caregivers exactly what they need when they need it by clicking a button or saying it aloud while they're in bed. With built-in notification procedures and assignments, you can automate the delivery of those requests to the right person or team wherever they are. And the communication loop is complete for patients through immediate request status updates, access to information about their hospital stay, video calling to speak with caregivers and family, plus educational materials, and it's all in a single app. The result? Patients can feel confident in the care they're receiving because they're more informed at the click of a button.
When it comes to communication that enhances collaboration, why depend on outdated devices like pagers, phones that aren't smart, or badges with limited functionality? And why limit a communication strategy to just nurses or just physicians? The fact is, efficient care team communication is critical. One-way communication, mobility for select roles or teams, and paper-based information all create roadblocks for care teams. It should and can be simpler. Lean on us to help you develop the right mobile strategy. In our experience, when the entire hospital system works together, patients benefit. Bring everyone together into one presence-based directory that's available on a desktop, on a smartphone, inside or outside of the hospital. Partnering with technical experts to ensure large-scale deployments of shared smartphones using hospital Wi-Fi provides dependable, secure voice and text communication. Guided clinical workflow design helps you connect systems, alerts, and other smartphone apps so your care teams have one place to access information on the fly. And with software-based solutions, you'll benefit from continuous development that brings new ways to help you interact with your teammates and your patients. Patient-centric messaging, hands-free calling, video calling, plus integrations that allow you to access patients' vitals and waveforms anywhere. They all serve to accelerate intervention.
Caregivers require complete context alongside notifications to assess patient status and respond efficiently. Putting critical information in the care team's hands takes tight integrations to the EMR, patient monitoring devices, and communications applications, even staff assignments. Up until now, if a hospital wanted to enable remote access to patient monitoring data and alerts, it required multiple solutions cobbled together from different vendors to connect devices, manage alarms and alerts, and deliver it all to a smartphone. And putting information in the EMR is another challenge. For example, cardiac strips are scanned and entered hours after being printed, which doesn't provide the immediate insight that caregivers need. At Hillrom, we think about this differently. To enhance your communication strategy, remote patient monitoring and device integration should be designed to work harmoniously with your existing environment. Combine an FDA-cleared alert and alarm management system with medical device integration from a single platform, so care teams have near real-time access to the patient data they require in the EMR or on their smartphone. That way, you know they have what they need to make informed decisions about patient care. With one vendor to manage, unified solutions that function in sync, and easy-to-use applications, you can tackle challenges like alarm fatigue and continuous monitoring of patients in isolation, all while helping caregivers focus on important changes in their patient's condition.
The goal in healthcare is positive patient outcomes. Sending the right information to the right caregiver at the right time is step one. Step two is moving toward predictive surveillance to help care teams provide proactive instead of reactive care. A hospital is a data-rich environment. With the right devices and connections, you can bring together real-time sensing of patient vitals from the bed, devices, and relevant EMR data into a cloud-hosted analytics engine. This will offer clinicians a holistic view of their patient's condition and enable quicker clinical decision-making. Through integrations to nurse call and smartphones, clinicians have immediate and actionable insights. They can review trends of early warning scores and access real-time stream vitals. And when the team needs to come together, they can review a unit-level dashboard and understand which patients need closer monitoring. Connection to monitoring devices in the patient room from anywhere means an extra set of eyes at all times to keep patients safe. In the end, response times accelerate, intervention happens sooner, and patient deterioration is avoided.
Too often, technology vendors are only there for you until the solution is live. And even then, they don't partner with you during the process to make sure the deployment is successful. Their main concern is getting you to go live quickly so they can move to the next opportunity. Hillrom service professionals are there to guide you for the life of your system. We are there before, during, and after your deployment so you can achieve your goal of supporting the clinical teams on the front lines of patient care. We use a well-defined, repeatable process to offer you a consistent experience across the health system no matter how big or small the project. You'll partner with clinicians who have worked in the hospital to design optimal workflow for clinical end users. Qualified implementation engineers will guide you on everything from server requirements to Wi-Fi and VoIP requirements to bidirectional integration. Dedicated project managers keep everyone aligned, organized, and on schedule. Then, once your systems are live, technical support staff are available 24/7 to help you troubleshoot and keep your systems running.
Hillrom solutions are designed with clinical and IT teams in mind while keeping patients in focus. Our goal is to support your existing workflows and network, and we have experienced clinicians and engineers embedded across our organization to make it happen. No matter where you start, next generation nurse call, mobile and video communications, alert and alarm management, or smart device connectivity, each solution can support the integration and scale that your organization requires. It's time for a better approach to your communications platform. It's time for automation, standards-based APIs, centralized management tools, and security, so you can address initiatives ranging from alarm fatigue to technology consolidation and nursing job satisfaction. It's time for technology that connects and enables people to be their best. It's time for care delivery to become more efficient, so care teams know patient status, allowing them to return to the bedside at the right time, driving positive improvements in satisfaction for all. The time has come to unify communications and advance connected care. Where will you begin your care communications journey?